Style trees and.
Are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen.
I like to smoke early. Check out how I do it. Blowing on the toilet in the bathroom, boo-boo it. I'm high and feeling light while I wash my hands. I got a blunt hanging off my lip like an old granddad. Starting my teapot, my day's begun. I'm about to jump in the gym just to bust it down. Rolling up another one to ease my pain. Spumoni Kush hitting hard enough to dent your frame. Strolling through the garden in a midday mission. I wanna smoke this one and that one and oh yeah, this one. Smells got my nose hairs gigging today. Smoke fire out of front to leaf and the whole thing is gone. Bye.
You know that I know that you know that I like to smoke. You know that I know that you know that I like to smoke. You know that I know that you know that I like to smoke. Yes, you know that I know that you know that I like to smoke. I like to smoke. I like to smoke. When we pull up in your town, get to burning it down. High grade sound, mendo dope. Yeah, I like to smoke. I love it. I like to smoke. When we pull up in your town, get to burning it down. High grade sound, mendo dope. When I wake up in the morning, I roll one. When I hit the studio, I roll one. When I walk into my garden, I roll one. Pull out the world's biggest backwood for the home run. Tonight we getting lit. Cannagar from Bud Smith. Temple ball of hash, Frenchy cannoli twist. Miss me with that other, yo strain is looking hopeless. Green shock, we got that royal dopeness. Cannabis mixing up my doja. Terpenes, flavor and aroma. It's Croptober and I'm swimming in weed. I want the stickiest green and hella lemonine. Orange turpentine, I certainly will keep it in my personal stash. A third degree burn. Pulling out the fire, I'ma break it down, roll it up, spark it with the lighter, I burn. Fresh jars I refill. Every day is like a smoke box, what be real? Mendo, dope band, burning it down. So put your hands to the sky for the high grade sound and say, I like to smoke. I like to smoke. When we pull up in your town, get to burning it down. High grade sound, mendo, dope. You know that I know that you know that I like to smoke. You know that I know that you know that I like to smoke. You know that I know that you know that I like to smoke. Yes, you know that you know that I like to smoke. I like to smoke. I like to smoke. I like to smoke.
What? Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Where's my mic?
It's right
It's up
there.
here. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Anybody got a comment?
Anybody
Say?
comment? Say
Hello?
yes. I can hear you, Big V.
Might be a couple seconds behind there.
Are we a couple seconds behind?
Lagging.
We're lagging. If
Oh,
you're
yeah.
lagging,
It's-
you fagging.
They can hear it.
Anyway, did I just say that?
I don't know what that is. Alrighty then. Okay, there's
Okay.
Jessica
Okay.
Stevenson says I can hear you. There
Hey,
we go.
Jessica, what's up, girl? That's my daughter from another.
Oh, Jessica.
Oh, fuck, I don't even know what to say. But anyway, hi Jessica, good to see you here.
Yeah, louder.
What's up, everybody? I'm gonna dab in. It's been a long time, man. We are so glad to be here. It's been awesome. We've been busy in the garden, taking care of patients.
It's been 6 months since our last live.
Six
Are you
months.
serious?
And I forgot
Damn.
I forgot
Time
Forgot
flies,
mine.
don't it?
The carb
my
cap.
carb cap.
I'm gonna spark up this doobie.
So I have to improvise. Oh wow.
God,
I
6
forgot
months
my
to
water,
prepare.
too.
Oh. Yeah, we had, she had told you we had 6 months to prepare. And you still forgot the water.
And you still forgot the carb.
Oh, that's it's harder when there's no water.
You got some sparkling water right there.
Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
I'm just gonna fire up a joint. Okay, everybody. Oh boy, see why we haven't done a live in a while.
Right.
We forgot how to get high,
Right? Oh, man.
Oh shit.
and I'm gonna try to be a good boy and not drop the F-bomb. But
Oh,
we'll see.
And
Okay.
yes, PIF 1000, we can see the YouTube chat.
Oh damn, I might have. There might be some religious people watching.
Oh, man. How's everybody been? It's been a while.
Yeah, how's everybody been? And what y'all smoking? I got some strawberry cream pie here. A little bit of nug here. It's just a small one.
Yeah, just
But,
a small one, just a little bit.
Oh man, that smells good, bro.
Oh my god.
You like that stuff?
Excellent. Yeah.
Oh man, freshly trimmed. So who am I hearing? I'm hearing my speaker.
I was gonna say I thought I heard some voices somewhere.
Yep, we don't need to do that.
Now the internet's talking back.
So
They're talking
I'm trying.
back.
So I hope you guys don't mind that we're just not real serious right now. Glad to have Christina.
Yep. Christina Thompson
Yes.
with Show Me Can of Freedom.
I was going to call you Christina LW.
Oh no, that's just that's my backup account.
I know you threw me a loop because I'm messaging Christina Thompson one day,
Yeah.
and then I don't get anything. I don't get anything. I don't get anything. Then I get a
It's
message
because
back from
Messenger.
Christina
Yeah,
LW.
it's because Messenger has been fucked up.
So Christina
It
Thompson.
has been messed up for a very long time. So I have a system
Now,
for how
I'm gonna
people can
pronounce-
actually contact me.
I'm going to try to say your name, so don't correct me yet.
Oh
Now
boy.
it's Mark Guida.
Exactly.
Beautiful. See, I'm always like Mark Guido.
Guida.
Guida. I got it. Because,
Yeah.
yeah, it takes me back to Risky Business and Guido the Killer Pimp. Remember that? He's being chased by Guido the Killer Pimp. So,
Oh my god.
what's everybody smoking
Anyway.
out there? Banana Mac.
Oh.
I've not had banana
Aw, it's marriage odds. Thank you.
Mac. Yeah, you're right, Jessica. She got me. She said I wasn't the first to drop the F-bomb.
I know. He just said it too. Like, we're gonna try to not do it. I was like, okay, I got that noted. No,
So
I realized it once I said it.
it's okay.
My bad.
The F-bomb, we are F-bomb friendly here.
Okay.
So we can say fuck if we want to.
That's good. I was.
We have no limitations, FCC bullshit on us, so
Alright,
we're
well,
good to
that's a
go.
plus.
And anyway, we have a lot of stuff going on in the community,
Yes, we
and
do.
we've been like, I've been in my cave down in, I used to go on the forum, one of my, I think the second forum I was on back in the day, my handle was Cave Dweller, because my grow
Very appropriate.
was in a food cellar, like in a farmhouse.
Oh, okay.
And so it was rock walls and everything. So I felt like I was in a cave. I got some pictures of it somewhere, but not
Very
here.
well insulated.
But
Yeah.
dude, they were like rock.
I'll
I
bet.
tried to drill through them to put a vent in.
Oh,
Really?
that sounds fun.
Yeah, in my early days of not knowing what I was doing really, and I was a construction remodeling contractor, so that helped. But it wasn't easy to get through 16 inches
I'll
of rock.
bet.
Right.
So you actually did manage to get through it, though.
I managed to get through it, but it was
Okay.
like
What?
it went like these few little rocks came out, and then I had to go this way and get these, and then go outside.
Wow.
How much dynamite?
No dynamite,
No
no
dynamite.
dynamite, but a hammer drill was very handy. So,
Wow.
what do you want pics of, Chad? Chad's an old school dude, man. He wants pics of my grow. I mean, Chad goes back to the farm and all those groups, man. So he's an old school cat, dude. So Super Buff Cherry, man. Everybody, Point Break, yeah. What was that movie reference? Point Break. Anyway, so we're here, we're having fun already. We've been sitting here bullshitting about some things.
Yeah.
There's some cool things going on in the community. Last week was Can of Brew,
Yep.
I guess, out there at Knuckleheads. I have no idea how that went off. If any of you were there, tell us. Was it a badass event? I don't know. I know Chris and Josh usually do a really good. Or wait, what's his alias?
Oh, man, you're gonna put me on the spot like that. I don't even know.
Topher.
Yeah, there you go.
You know how I remembered that? Because his name's
Topher.
Christopher.
Yeah,
And so they
Topher,
call him
that's
Topher
right.
instead of Chris is Topher. So Topher and Josh usually put on a really good event. They got
Yeah.
world-class glass blowers out there. So I'm sure they're going to do one next year. We didn't get on here in time to announce their event, but yeah, love Chris and Topher and Josh and that whole crew. They do a great job. They used to be out at Grinders every year, and then they jumped on the bandwagon out at Smoky River. Did I say that right? And then
Sounds right to me.
that place, we all know what happened to that place. And but corruption never
Yeah.
Profit.
What was
I
that?
went up in smoke.
Went up in smoke just like their name.
Up in smoke. Oh, I'm feeling like a smart ass today.
Yeah,
Oh,
He's
man.
on one.
It's good.
Over
It's good
40
today.
events this week.
Over 40 this week in
Wow,
Missouri?
really?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, wow.
Good grief. So
Makes me feel like I have been living in a hole.
I know. Well, I'm okay with it because you know what? Sometimes my mind just gets all fragmented and I have to defragment
Yeah.
my hard drive. And that's what I've been doing for the past year. Defragmenting my working. I've been working on this because it's all I can control.
There you go.
So I hope that was an awesome event. And I hope y'all went. You had good fun, spent a lot of money with those vendors because they're out working hard to bring cool shit to you guys.
Yep.
We also have an event coming up this next week in Joplin that I want to shout out. Do you have that flyer in there, homie?
Top one there.
All right. Hash Bash, 28th December. Can you scroll up on that at all? No? Okay, so this is on our group, and I believe I posted it on our page too. This is the 28th. It's in Joplin, Missouri. I don't have the exact address of it. I'm sorry, but Dank Dave is putting this on, and he's a great dude. This is his first Hash Bash. I believe he's getting a lot of help from. Oh my God! Why is this
Here,
name
Mark's
slipping me?
got some of the information.
Okay.
That's where I was just going.
Yep.
Let's
Getting
see.
to.
It's 21 and over. It is at. Is that Dunwag?
Something like
Fairgrounds?
that. I can't pronounce it.
Dunwag Fairgrounds. It's at a fairground.
18602 Cedar Road, Dunwag, Missouri.
Dunwag, Missouri. So it's by Joplin.
I
It's
didn't
right
know
there
we
in
had one
Joplin.
of those in Missouri. But okay.
It's so yeah, and Justin, I know he's collaborated with Justin. What's Justin's last name? Columbia, Missouri. Good grief, he does the hash, the rosin competition out there. My mind must be the drugs.
That
It must be the
drive
truck.
down must have done you in.
Yeah, it did, dude. That was Raven's event. Huh?
Growing with Justin.
Yeah, Growing with
Growing with
Justin.
Justin,
Yeah.
okay.
That's why I can't remember his last name because it's always Growing with Justin. I don't ever say his last name. So anyway, he's not like putting the event on, but he's helping. He's helping guide Dank Dave in putting it all on and everything. And yeah, so I'm expecting that to be,
Late night bonfire. After,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
After party with music.
Sounds really
Sounds
cool.
like it's gonna be
Okay.
really chill.
It sounds like it will be a great event to kind of end the summer with. And I was going to be down there, but my wife reminded me that we had prior obligations that I'd forgotten about. God, I can't keep it lit.
Sign of good weed.
You're too sticky.
It's sticky, and I'm talking too damn much.
Yep.
I think if you can get down to Justin Heinrichs.
Yep.
That's right, Heinrichs.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, Heinrichs. So anyway, that's him. He's helping guide that, and Midmo Grow is involved in that. We're sponsoring that event. Very proud to sponsor that Hash Bash. And that's hash. It's not rosin. It's mostly bubble hash. If you got some good full melt, I don't know if there's time to still get your entry in. I think they already shut entries off. We're only a few days out of this event. But go down there. Joplin's only a few hours from Kansas City. It's only a few hours from Columbia and Springfield. Get over there and support this guy, man. He's a great dude, and he's putting on a good event. And from what I hear, from what I'm told, from what I can gather, I think it's going to be a banging event. I'm actually sorry I'm going to miss it, and you don't hear me say that about a lot of events. So, yeah, get out there. Hash Bash next Saturday.
28th.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Literally on the flyer. It is, but I couldn't read the bottom of the flyer, so because it wasn't coming up on our screen. But, yep. And there's about 3 or 4 other flyers that's actually on the post that I posted about it the other week that have a lot more information than what I'm prepared to give you right now.
Right.
So that's going on. I don't know what else is going on. If you got other events that's going on, hey Letitia, how you doing? If you got other events going on out there that you know about, feel free to post them on our page. Okay, unless it's one of our haters.
Gotta add that caveat.
And then you have to pay me to pay. I don't mind, but it's gonna cost you, you know. No, not really. If you know some other events that are coming up or going on, man, just try to post them on the group. And yes, I have to approve it, but I'll do it and get these events out there because I want to help, you know, bring awareness to these events that are being thrown in the community.
For sure.
That's one of the reasons we're going live today is to talk about an event that I have not been a part of up to this point, but understanding the nature of the event, I'm very much behind this event. Brian, what's up, brother? That's my oldest son.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Howdy. That's why he's got that last name. Because he's cursed with the McClanahan name. And if you knew the McClanahans, you'd know what I meant. Anyway, so we're going to talk about this event that they're putting together here for next year. It's going to be really, really cool. And then, man, I almost wanted to talk about some of the car shows because, see, now I'm starting to get all goo into the car shows and stuff.
Oh, and it's like the perfect time of year for this.
Yeah.
Cooling
So,
off.
you know, maybe we'll start bringing in some car show stuff and things like that, stuff that we're other things we're interested. But
it'd be kind of hard to bring car shows in here, but
why? We'll go to them.
there we
So,
go.
but anyway, I know we got Sugar High's event coming up for Christmas. His Christmas party he's going to be having out there. Hell, I might have him on the show to talk about that, see what's going on with that. Who knows? We're going to be all inclusive here as we move forward. So we are actually here to give away some stuff. I'm going to give away one, maybe 2 ounces of weed.
Nice.
I might get stupid and give away a quarter
You might.
pound. Who the
Oh, shit.
knows, man? Not to one person.
Not just one person, but still.
We got
that's
some
nice.
seeds to give away, some of that Blitzkrieg Kush to give away right there. AOD, Blitzkrieg Kush. I'm going to talk about that for a minute. So I got this cut back in 2000, never mind. 2009. So do the math.
2000, never mind.
I swear I was in a legal state of mind at the time. So I got this cut from a guy that lived in Florida that gifted it to me. He had been to California and bought it, specifically that cut, because it's the SR71 Purple Kush. The SR71 Purple Kush was a cut that it's 100% indica cut, and it came from the SR71 clinic in Amsterdam. He bought the cut, and he bought like 4 or 5 of them and took them back. I'm sure he grew them in California too. He didn't take them back to Florida. I would never expect anybody to do that.
Right.
But so anyway, hey Nancy, what's up? I love all these names coming up.
Right.
Ichabod Palmer, homie, what's going on, brother? What is going on, man? You need to come down here and we need to go smoke a doobie together. Right. I ain't seen you in forever. Bring your wonderful wife too. So anyway, I got that cut from him, and 2 weeks later, the feds busted the clinic. So there was only like whoever had bought those clones from that clinic.
Those were the only
That's
surviving.
it.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
They got all the rest of them.
And they
Damn.
were the indica clone for sleep, pain, everything.
And finding a pure indica is not.
No, and it's
Yeah,
not.
you don't do that anymore.
No.
All they got is the
And-
hybrids.
Exactly. And, unfortunately, I've let that clone go because I've got so many other varieties. I've got the cross, which there are a couple phenos in there that are very much like the mother. And quite frankly, she's a pain in the ass to grow. You just keeping her happy was a full-time job, man. And, it's kind of like my ex. I got rid of her too. Anyway, that was mean. Wasn't it? That was flat fucking rude. Anyway,
I wasn't gonna say it.
so hey, keep me honest, Christy.
All right.
I know you will. I know you will.
All right.
Anyway, I took that clone and I called Eric, Captain Redbeard, and I said, hey man, I really want to do a breeding project with your Thorsberry. This is what I've got. What do you think out of what I've got will complement your Thorsberry the most? And he said, I like the Purple Kush. And so I said, okay, beautiful, man. Let's do it. So I took the pheno of the, everybody who knew him, moment of silence. I took Zach Robinson's pheno that he found of the Thorsberry. Well, that's pretty cool, man. So this is almost like a tribute to Zach Robinson.
Yeah.
Zach, if you guys didn't know, Zach was he had cancer and he had tumors all in his neck. Okay. And we met Zach. Zach and I met Zach because he followed us online. We went out to his place, and I'm gonna pat Zach here on the back because he did it all. We built him a grow room, equipped his grow room, got him set up to grow. He was already growing on a scale, but he didn't really have a proper environment to grow medicine. You can grow weed and you can grow medical cannabis. There's two different things you can grow. He was growing weed. We wanted him to be growing medical cannabis. So we got in there. A lot of you might remember, if you follow us, we were doing a grow build out, and we kind of started to showcase it. And then I was like, this is not really something I want to really boast about.
Yeah.
So we stopped. But we got him headed in the right direction, and he planted some Thorsberry seeds, and he found a beautiful pheno. Big, purple, just a gorgeous pheno of the Thorsberry. But so I took that. Well, I'm gonna back up here just a little bit. Unfortunately, Zach lost his battle with cancer. Okay, just a few weeks ago. I found out a few weeks ago that he caught pneumonia.
Yep.
And the cancer had moved to his lungs, and he lost his battle. So we love you, Zach. We miss you. So you're in a better place and not in pain anymore. So at least I believe that. You believe what you want. So anyway, his pheno, and then I took the Purple Kush, and I actually I reversed the Thorsberry and bred, used the Purple Kush for the mother, and I reversed the Thorsberry and did a S1 cross. So they're feminized seeds, and we called it Blitzkrieg Kush, okay? Please don't hit me with the Nazi shit, okay? I know what the name means, okay? And it just basically means it's going to kick your fucking ass and you're not going to see it coming.
I actually got lucky. Somebody gifted me a couple of those seeds.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
And did you grow them?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm going to be popping them this fall.
Awesome, because, I don't even know why I don't have one in my grow, because they are an awesome, awesome plant. So we're going to give away some of those seeds today, and I'm just going to keep giving them away until they're gone. I don't want any money for them. I just want to give them away until they're gone. So not today. I'm not going to give them, because I said I found 20 packs, and then those packs were stuck inside my jar container that I keep seeds in, with about another probably 300 seeds in the bottom. So I've got a lot of, and I'm going to keep giving them away till they're gone. And I'm going to plant some. We're going to do a pheno hunt, and I'm going to find a really kick-ass pheno or two, and I'm going to throw some clones out of those. That's the plan anyway. So keep an eye out on us for clones of the Blitzkrieg Kush and seeds of the Blitzkrieg Kush. And I'm going to throw in there too also, if you want clones, hit me up in my inbox, and I'm going to be doing some things where you guys can pre-order some clones from me, and I'll take some of these specific clones that I have. Now, there are some that I'm not going to let go of. Right. And I'm very clear about which ones. Don't ask for my LA Pure Kush. I'm not letting go of it. I will let go of the flower. I am going to reverse one of them and make seeds of the LA Pure Kush so I can put it out in seeds. Nice. But I'm not getting rid of my clone. And hate on me if you want. I don't care. So let me see. Where are we going?
Talk about giveaways.
Giveaways.
So
yeah.
in other words, it's going to be a really good time.
Yeah,
To be paying attention.
To be paying attention to
Yes.
us. Okay.
Yes.
I'm
Very
poking
good
my head
time.
out of the cave a little bit, going, "Hey, what's going on out here? Ain't seen you in a while." And I'm gonna do it in the way I do shit. I'm just gonna give shit away. You know what? You've been bugging me about that fucking Mac for about 2 years, brother. And all I can say is I've got one, or I've actually got 3 that are getting ready to go into bloom that I'm going to be taking clones off of. And I got one with your name on it, brother. So I'll hit you up. Remind me here in a couple weeks about this conversation, brother. And I got one of those Macs with your name on it. And yeah, they're amazing. It's a great clone. And it's one of those clones that, you know, it's not hard to find, but the only clones that aren't hard to find that I keep are fire.
Yep.
Okay. And it's fire. Not only is it great flour, it's great rosin. It produces a lot of hash, and the rosin is top notch. So,
Which, I mean, people should expect that by now.
Yeah.
You know, if you're running the plant, then you know that it's going to be something good.
absolutely.
Yeah. You don't waste your time with the little, you know, dicking around with the little ones.
Right. And I've got some other clones coming that are supposed to be good for hash. I've got some other seeds that I'm getting ready to do a seed pheno, kind of a pheno hunt. I'm not doing a lot of seeds, but I'm gonna content that stuff and put it out there for you guys to watch, so you can kind of, those of you who don't know, will I just harvested one. Jeremy, come see me, brother. That way you guys that don't know can kind of see what it's like to do a pheno hunt. You know, I'm going to get back to doing some grow shit, because that's where my heart is doing grow stuff and teaching you guys how to grow things and grow your grow better. And hopefully one day you'll grow better than I can. It's not undoable, believe it or not. What's up, man? What do you guys got going on?
All
We're
right,
going to talk.
all
Now that I'm done, I'm going to let somebody else talk.
All right, there we go. So yeah, you were just talking about getting back into the grow thing, because that's, you know, where your heart is at, and that's where we're at as well. So some of you guys may have been there for it, but we have done the Craft Grower Showcase. We've done 2 of them so far. And so just a quick overview of what this event is. It is a free community party, essentially. So we have vendors for, you know, like products, you know, like non-THC items. You know, we've got vendors who are selling shirts, you know, glass, you know, just stuff like that.
Right.
And then on the other side of that, we have our growers. And these are people who are, you know, learning how to grow decent weed, you know, and putting that out in the community as caregivers, you know, for patients.
And they might already know how to grow decent.
Yes, exactly. So the goal of the Craft Grower Showcase is to bring those people out, and, you know, you get the opportunity to put samples out in the community. If you're a caregiver and you're looking for patients, you have the opportunity to bring a couple of ounces, divide it up into some pre-rolls, and hand that out, you know, with your business card, and let people know this is what you're doing. So we have the Craft Grower Showcase coming up. We're planning the 3rd one. It should be sometime in May. And we were talking to Big V about it, and, you know, wanting to get involved and, you know, put the word out there. Because part of the showcase this time is going to be a contest for who has good weed. This is going to be sponsored by Terp Block. Some of you guys are familiar with Terp Block or Grove bags. And the big deal with these is, you know, you basically, after your weed is dry, you drop it in the bag, seal it up, and you forget about it. And that's supposed to cure it. It's supposed to keep it the optimal humidity, you know, all of that. So we want to bring people in and, you know, let you guys.
None of those. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump in there.
No.
So none of what you're saying is it's designed. The Terp Block. You know what? I think we're going to talk about the Terp Block maybe next week. The Terp Block is designed to cure.
Yep.
Entirely,
yes.
and it keeps the humidity.
Yep. It
So
keeps the
none of the
humidity.
terp robbing
Yes.
boost or what's that other one? That other pack that they put in there.
You're talking about the
The
humidity
humidity
packs?
packs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So-
Nope, you don't need any of those. Nothing like that. No humidity packs. The
Right.
the way that the
Because
growth
those things
bags,
rob your terps.
yeah, the way the growth bags are designed, it's meant to balance the humidity perfectly by just putting your dried weed in there. Now the weed
Beautiful.
does have to be dry first.
Right.
Don't, take a clipping off of your plant, drop it in the bag and expect it to be okay. It will not be okay. All right. But once your weed is dry, to what is it? I mean, most people shoot for about 60% humidity ish. Once it's dry, drop it in the growth bag, seal it up, and you're good. So if you want to participate in this contest, you will get a free grove bag for your harvest. All right, we've got people who are getting ready to harvest their outdoor grows. I mean, when is it usually? It's like the end of October, right
Yeah,
about.
it depends on sometimes. I mean,
Depending on weather.
I'm going to stretch it out as far as I can if I'm outside.
Yeah.
So you're just watching the weather. But generally, I think we're going to have our first hard freeze probably before November. But
Before
if you can
November.
get it into November, so anytime between mid-October to mid-November is when you're going to be harvesting your
Yeah.
outdoor, because here in the Midwest, I mean, we kind of need to push it as far as we can into November.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Possible.
I've even gone so far back in the day when I had outdoor plants, going out and covering up with plastic.
Wow, really?
Just to
Actually,
keep
I
them
think I
going.
saw somebody posting about that.
Cover
That
it
they
up with
actually
plastic
cover it.
overnight.
Yeah.
If it's going to frost or something,
Yeah.
cover it up with plastic. And
Yeah.
that
It's like
way,
you do with the tomato
just like-
plant.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. I
So
don't
anyway,
know.
sorry about that.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
no,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. So basically, the entry deadline is December 1st. You guys can submit anything that you want, but basically, once you sign up, the limit's about 25 people. So 25 of you guys who want to sign up for a competition, we will send you a grove bag. You put your stuff in that, cure it, and then when the Craft Growers Showcase comes around, which will be in May, you guys will submit your weed, and we will see who grew the best stuff. So you guys were whispering and kind of threw me
I'm
off.
sorry about
No,
that.
that's
I was-
yeah. I'm just nosy.
I'm wanting
That's
to go.
my thing.
I'm wanting to go so we can post the event. Can you do that, dude? Go to the event page,
The Craft Grower Showcase.
post.
We're already at that.
Yep, we should already be there. But yeah, so all of the details and stuff
Okay.
will come out. As
I wanted
we
to put
said.
the link up in the thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
You're all right. You're all right.
I'm talking over you. That's rude.
No,
I
it's okay.
apologize.
I'm nosy, so I'm like, wait, what are you guys talking about? I'm really
Can't
bad
be
about
left
that.
out, right?
Yeah, really, seriously. Like I will learn new languages just so.
So the bud competition.
Yes,
so
bud competition.
Are you going to have different classes, indoor and outdoor, or
I
is it just
mean-
all going to be one?
Right now, it's up to you guys. I would definitely, notate whether your stuff is indoor or outdoor. At least at the end of it, but the goal is to just put your weed in there and see who grew the best, and I'm hoping that Big V will be one of our judges.
I think we can.
Yes,
do that.
if we can do that.
Yeah.
And, we'll be taking, sign-ups for other judges.
Yeah. So
You
we're
know, I
going to
think
have
we're going to shoot for
total
about seven.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
So
about
seven judges, and
Yep.
I
About
know we
25
talked about the
entries.
turn-in. The date for the event's not
Yes,
set,
yeah.
but turn-in is going to be at least 30 days prior to the event, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
the judges have time to
So, yeah.
properly judge
Mm-hmm.
everything. And I know it's not really like, you know what? I don't know. We're going to talk to I'm going to call some people and talk to them about having a tester.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah,
maybe
that
we
would
can
be
get
great.
some lab testing
That would be great.
done.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and we won't test for mold or anything like that, just THC and terpene percentage.
Yep.
If we can do that, and see, and that way, I think that, and maybe we can get them to sponsor
That would be awesome.
the grow competition
That'd be
along
awesome,
with
yeah.
Terp Lock
That would be
by
great.
testing the entries. So
Yes, that would be awesome.
don't hold me to that, but I'm going to try like
Yeah.
hell to make that happen.
We'll look into it. Yeah,
Yeah.
see if we can make that happen. It would be awesome. I mean, the goal is, like he said, is this is our community. We're the ones that are basically helping each other out. The industry isn't really involved in this. We're the ones who are helping patients get what they need. I'm a cancer patient, for those of you who don't know, and I mean, if not for the people in this community, I would be dead. There is no doubt about that whatsoever. I would have starved to death. Probably about a year and a half ago, I would have starved to death. So, you know, getting the community involved, teaching the community how to grow good weed, and then, you know, using terp block, using grove bags as part of the curing process helps guarantee that you guys are going to have mold-free weed, you know. It's part of making sure that we have high quality bud within our community.
Right.
So, so yeah, if you guys think that you're growing good enough shit to pit against everybody else's, stay tuned and sign up.
Well,
Angie asked, you know, did you say we won't test for mold? We don't
well, you know what? I don't know. I have to talk to, because that's going to depend. That's kind of an in-depth test, but
very in-depth.
that may be something. I'll just have to talk to whoever helps us with the testing if we're able to get that. But, you know, also, I think if you're not an experienced grower, this is a good way to test your products up against other people's products and just see where you're at, okay? It's a competition, but it's more of a co-opetition. You know, it's for people to see where their stuff rates, and because, I mean, you may think you don't really grow that great.
Yeah.
And you may fucking win.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and everybody's like, holy crap, you know, and so you might go, okay, and it might show you that you have a little bit more potential or whatever than you really thought you did. Yeah. And, you know, quite frankly, it could teabag your ego. I mean, you know, you can think you're the shit, put your stuff out there, and you don't even place.
Prove it.
But
you know,
it's also.
But then you go, you know what? I'm not as good as I think I am. I need to up my game. Hey, guess what? I've been there. I've had to be like, you know what? Maybe I'm not as good as I think I am.
So yeah,
I really need to up my game. So it promotes, you know, and that's what this competition's about.
Absolutely.
From what I understand, is to help promote people to step up and do their best.
Yep. And there will be prizes, guys. There will be a medal for whoever wins, and Terplock is sponsoring this competition, so they will also be sponsoring prizes. Right. You know, so you know you're actually going to walk away with some clout. You know, with something to show for it if you win.
And I'll even go so far as to say that we'll build our own little panel of judges, and we'll give away an AOD choice award.
That would be awesome. Yeah,
on top of that, we'll give away an Artisan of Dank award. You'll be maybe. I've got an idea for an award though. See, what I want is an award that is kind of like it's the award that moves every year. Like you hold the Artisan of Dank award for this year.
Like a belt.
And if you hold it, say you hold it for more than 3 years in a row, you get to keep that.
That's actually a pretty good
and
idea.
Then start with a new one. Okay.
That's awesome. Mark, what were you trying to say? You made a comment?
No, I was just saying it is a competition, but it's also education.
Right.
Yes.
You know, it's a learning experience if you're being a newbie growing or if you've been growing for 20 years. Shit happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know.
And I'd like to put together a hash washing.
Oh yeah. That would be awesome.
Now, is this a one-day event?
Yeah, so the Craft Grower Showcase, it ends up being a one-day event.
Okay.
You know, so, but anything that we can fit into that time period, usually, I mean, we start at like noon, and then we go until the food runs out, because there's free food. You know, we do free barbecue. Last couple of times I've done tamales. The last time they got a little toasty. I promise they won't get toasty the next time.
That's
but
awesome.
yeah, so I mean, we have an American Royal Blue Ribbon winner for a pork butt who comes out and does like a dozen pork butt. You know,
what's his name?
Pete Wing.
I know who he is. Yeah.
Yep. He's actually my father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I've done the American Royal.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Yeah. He was smoking under Needy Joe Country Smoke.
Okay.
Back whenever he won. Yeah. So
that was back in the day, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was like 1999, something like that.
Weaker would say it's free fucking weed.
Yes, exactly. Like, and that's the thing, you know, like free smoke, because you know all of the THC vendors that we have come out, you know, they're not selling.
Right.
You know, this is free.
There were some questions in there.
No,
about
Let me clarify this.
Yeah.
You can't fucking sell your weed.
You
at
cannot
this event,
sell
okay?
at this. Yeah, you're not
I know.
supposed to.
I said that quite aggressively, so
But
I'll
it's
regress.
serious.
On the other side of that too, you can't buy weed at this.
No,
You can't buy.
and unfortunately, I wasn't as involved with planning the last one as I wanted to be. Unfortunately, Mark and Dawn ended up having to do all of the planning, one person down because I was doing chemo. But we had a few people kind of try to sneak by and sell, and that's not going to happen.
CBD is cool,
So
right?
CBD is a different story.
But no THC
if you want to sign up and do CBD, then by all means, then you can do a regular vending spot, which is $50. Brandy Ortega is pretty well known as a CBD grower. She's
Right.
woman-owned CBD grower here in the state, and she had a setup, So by all means, if you've got CBD, you can sell that, no problem. But anything that has THC in it is no go. It's free. I mean, think about it like
We'll be giving away pre-rolls.
Yeah. I usually
Plenty of pre-rolls.
bring like 200 or 300 pre-rolls,
Yeah.
and I give them out to everybody.
Right,
You know, so we'll have, like I said, free food, free weed, the contests. It's a bunch of stuff.
420 smoke sesh.
Yes,
It's going to be a party.
all kinds of stuff. So
Joint rolling contest. edible
joint roll.
contest.
Yep.
And I would assume some live music.
Yes, we're hoping to. We got to get somebody down who wants to give us some live music. So
I think we can probably scrape
Yeah,
somebody up.
yeah.
It's
So
a fun time.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It's a blast. I mean, unfortunately, you guys weren't able to make it to the last two. I think
Nope.
we had scheduling conflicts.
Yeah.
But this time coming around, don't miss it, guys. Like it's been fun.
It's going to be awesome. So it's in May.
Yep.
And
Date
you
to
have
be
plenty-
announced. Yes.
So, and we're still waiting to announce the date. Now, okay, so is there a link on the event page for people to go sign up to compete?
There will be.
Okay.
Okay, this is like, our soft announcement, guys. You guys are hearing about it first. We will have sign up on the website. We'll share it wherever,
We'll
we
put
can.
it out there, so, yep.
And then remember, there's only going to be about 25 spots available. So, make sure you don't miss it.
Yep,
Yeah,
get in
sign
there.
up. Yep.
If you're a serious grower, you should be
Yep.
in this competition. What I love about it is it's put on by Missouri natives.
Yes.
It's put on
Yes,
by
this is the
people
grassroots.
that are exactly what I was looking for.
Yep.
This is put on by the Missouri grassroots community,
Yep.
medical community, and this is what it's all about.
It
This
is.
is where the rubber meets the road.
Yes, exactly.
The vendors you're going to see out here, you're going to see vendors, mom and pop vendors.
Yep,
You're
yep.
going to see the small guy trying
Yes.
to make a go at it,
Yes.
at it and make their dreams come true.
Absolutely.
Whether they're grow gurus,
Mm-hmm.
whether they sell grow equipment, whether they teach grow classes.
Yep.
You're going to get all that. We're going to do a hash and rosin workshop, or
Yep.
we're going to have a rosin press out there, and you bring your bud up and we can press it. And, we might even have a little bit of a little tasting thing and give you a grade on it while you're there.
Yeah.
I might even, I can't really do the ganjier thing. I'm not a ganjier. I chose to
That's how
pass
they
on that
pronounce that.
opportunity.
Okay. I didn't know that's how it was pronounced. That's not my
Sommelier.
Yeah.
I don't
guess that's-
hate on those guys, but it's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
So I didn't do it. But I still like what they do.
Yeah.
And I think that we might be able to get one out there to do something. It's going to be a lot of fun. And there's going to be a lot of, if you're looking to learn how to do crafts, I want to teach people how to do proper bubble hash.
Absolutely.
You know, there are certain little things that I learned when I went up to or over to Colorado and took Nick Katie's workshop on rosin.
Right.
Okay, I learned a lot of things that you can't learn
Yep.
unless you've gone through years of trial and error. And I want to pass those on to
And
the
yeah,
community.
that's the point of
Yeah.
getting the real people from the community together. This
Right.
is not a bunch of corporations. These
Right.
are the real people who have been learning this stuff for years.
And it's not about the money.
It's not about the money. Exactly.
And
It-
helping the
yep,
small businesses
yep.
in the community advertise
Exactly.
their stuff, get their name out
Exactly.
there and everything
Yes.
like that.
And and then so people can learn. That's one of the biggest things. The reason why we're bringing Terplock in on this is because the product, we're putting the product to the test. You know, you guys drop your weed in there and forget about it. You know, December 1st, you know, like I said, December 1st is the deadline for entering. You know, and you cure that the entire, you know, 5 months or so until the event. And then we decide, you know, like, is this product actually worth it? You know, did Terp Block work, you know? And then who is a good grower in our community?
Right.
You know, so yeah, and then as
give
far
the
as
recognition for all the people out there putting the work in. It isn't easy to be a quality cannabis craft grower. You know, it's not easy. There's a lot of work that goes into it.
Yeah, and then like I'll be talking about cancer relating to you know how cannabis helps with cancer treatment. You know, Mark is doing Mark and Dawn have been working on what is it like the distiller. You know, yeah. So whenever you guys are making FICO or RSO, reclaiming the alcohol, because y'all know like that's one of the worst parts about making it.
Yeah,
you know,
That's something that more people need to understand and
Exactly.
learn. Even I could use a refresher course in making FICO because, you know, I used to make old school RSO. Okay,
Yeah.
there's a difference between
Yep.
the dirty, sludgy, crude RSO and the clean,
you
clear
don't
FICO
ingest.
now.
yeah, that you don't
Right,
want to.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
tell you, I tried to smoke that shit once.
No.
Oh my God, I almost puked. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna take a hit off of it, man. You know, it's oil. I'm like,
In the term RSO and FICO,
They're used.
they're-
Yeah,
they're
nowadays they're
everybody's
used
using
interchangeably.
it together.
it's very similar.
Yeah, they're very similar.
But
yeah.
RSO, for those of you who don't know, is named after Rick Simpson. And it's a Rick Simpson oil, and he developed because he had skin cancer. And it's a topical. You're supposed to put it. Now, you can ingest it, okay? But it tastes like crap. And you can't ingest it with the chemicals he uses
Yes.
originally to extract it. He
Which was
has,
naphtha, I think. He used
right.
naphtha
And
first.
but he has revised his
Yes.
recipe now so that it can be ingested.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
RSO and FICO, they have to be made with a food grade solvent.
Right.
Don't eat it if it hasn't been made with
Right.
something food grade.
Exactly.
Just an FYI, guys, please.
Yeah. Don't make butane
No.
honey oil and ingest it
No,
and
no,
eat
no,
it.
no, please.
That's probably not.
Please be very
Outside
careful.
of making FICO,
Smoke
outside
it, get the
of
butane in your lungs.
of the time consuming, because it takes
it
literally
does.
all day.
Yeah.
It's the cost of your Everclear.
Yes, that's the highest.
190% or
Yeah.
190 proof alcohol, because if you use anything
No,
like
Shauna,
80 proof,
It doesn't.
you know, you're wasting your time and money.
Right.
But it's the cost of the alcohol.
Yeah.
It's like $35 for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So being able to reclaim that, like
Yeah.
they've been using the distillers
So you get
to
a
be able to
distiller,
reclaim
you're
that.
reclaiming a lot of that.
Yeah,
So you
like
use-
80 to 90%. Yeah.
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 That's awesome. And like I say, FICO is something that I think a lot more people need to know how to make at home,
Absolutely.
especially if you deal with chronic pain and inflammation and stuff like that, and you need
Absolutely.
something more. Because I get a lot of patients that are like, hey, man, what do you got that's just stronger? Because even the rosin isn't really working for me
Yeah.
anymore. And you're going to have to go to FICO. You're going to have to. You're going to have to start ingesting FICO.
Absolutely.
Or go to edibles, something that's going to hit different and last longer. So, you know, there's reasons and there's a place for every type of this medication. And, you know, it's something that's what I don't want to lose here.
Absolutely.
I don't want now
You're
that now
right.
that it's recreational,
Yeah.
I don't want to lose the medical aspect of cannabis.
Mm-hmm.
I want people to always understand that this is a medicine.
Absolutely.
Okay, I didn't even understand that I was medicating myself for years. Okay, all I knew is I didn't want to be on the pharmaceuticals
Yes,
they put me on that
exactly.
made me want to kill myself. Okay,
Yeah, oh, man.
when you find out that the medication you've been on for a month and a half is why you had a gun to your fucking
Yeah.
head,
Morphine.
that changes your mind.
Oh, yeah, morphine
you know,
was
and
like
so
that.
I
For
just
me, that was hardcore shit.
cannabis has always been my
Mm-hmm.
Xanax and my Prozac and everything else, you know, and I want other people to not lose. I don't want the medical side of this to go where I've seen it go in so many states after it becomes recreational.
Yeah.
Okay? And I have to admit, since it's become recreational, I've been a bit disenfranchised with the cannabis scene, okay?
Yeah.
There's just too much, look at me, look how much weed I can smoke,
Yeah.
look how much partying we can do, you know, cool,
That's
okay,
cool.
if that's your thing. But I also don't want to lose the aspect of educating people, because, you know, if that part of the community's lost, all the people that are coming after us won't understand that it's medical and that it is a real medicine, and that, you know, just because somebody's over here crushing up and snorting Oxycontin doesn't mean there's not a medical use for it. And just because people are out here, you know, blowing fucking gram dabs and puking up all over the floor and
making it look really,
or shitting themselves, as I've heard some dumbasses say. It's like, who cares? Okay, that's not what this is. And don't get this lost. You know, we have to keep the medical aspect, and the fact that keeping the community, you know, strong and tight. You know, there's been a lot happen in 3 years. There's been a lot of emotions going cray-cray. There's been a lot of turmoil inside. Something that started with so much love and so much eagerness to explore, and it was, you know, and it kind of had a shift there. And I'm saying, let's shift it back.
Absolutely.
And let's bring the focus back to the grassroots community.
And that's the only way.
You know, let's not be about money. Let's be about this plant and this medicine and the people out there that need it to live their lives.
Actually saving lives. Like, that's why I said, you know, if not for people like you, people like Mark, people in the community that I help. Because, I mean, I'm on chemo, you know. I can only grow so much myself, you know, because, I mean, half the time, like, you know, I'm spending 12 hours, you know, in bed, not able to do very much. You know, so it's people within the community who have saved my life. If I had to get the amount of RSO or FICO that I need, if I had to get that from a dispensary, it would be about $6,000 a month. Yeah. You know,
and insurance doesn't pay for it.
No, insurance doesn't pay for that. You know, and I mean, I'm taking levels, you know, I mean, my tolerance has dropped lately because it's just, God, it's taking so much. But, you know, we're talking like 1,000 to 4,000 milligrams a day, you know, that I'm on. Like, and that's a waxing, waning schedule. And I mean, that's an insane amount of cannabis to consume. That's insane.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You know,
that's a lot.
And then to have to pay for that out of pocket, you know, like when I say people are saving my life, like I'm not exaggerating. I know I've been saying that for 2 years. People are like, oh yeah, Christina. She's like, oh, you guys, thank you. But seriously, like,
and we don't want that to die. We don't want that to go away.
You know,
we want to keep that alive
absolutely
and strong. Chad, I have no idea. I didn't even know one got kicked in. I'm not trying to ignore
days
you.
Ago back in Missouri, I haven't heard
crazy.
about it either. Yeah,
and that's where Christina talked to me about starting the Green Angels.
Oh yeah, the Green Angels Network.
Yeah, let's talk about the Green Angels Network.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we have Christina, myself, Richard Breland, Jenny Oakley,
Jen Gall, and Dawn. And Dawn Weaver.
Yep. Sorry, Dawn. Let's got some good shit. We are helping cancer patients.
Yep.
We're helping chronic pain patients, veterans. We give FICO away to people. And myself, I've needed help.
Cancer.
For, you know, through my, if you don't know my story, my back surgeries, I've had 3 infusions. If it wasn't for people like Vernon and even Christina, Jenny,
all of these people in our community,
you know, different people in the community, you know, Don Winkler, people in the community that have helped me stay off the oxy.
Absolutely. Like, and that's no small thing,
That's
staying off of that shit.
That's all.
Like, opiates are no joke.
That's what the health community wants to push.
Yeah.
Well, and you know what the problem is, and I'm not trying to sidetrack you here, brother, because I totally respect your, you know, where you're at, where you've come from, and what you've come through. And, you know, I guess that's why I feel like, you know, most people don't get hooked on opiates because they went out and went to a party.
Exactly.
Okay,
They were like, oh, let's just try
they had a boyfriend or a girlfriend who like
you're right.
pushed them to shoot meth or some shit. And
it's a legit.
They made a choice to you know, smoke some crack or whatever. I mean, I deal with a lot of people that are drug addicted because I deal with veterans, and you know, most of them are coming either on psych meds or pain pills. It's something Zach knows all about firsthand. Alcohol, everything. Okay, but a person that's 95% of the people that are addicted to opiates didn't get that way because they did a street drug.
Exactly.
They got that way because they got injured and they went to the hospital, and the hospital gave it to them for pain, and then they continued that therapy after they got out of the hospital. And I've seen it get so bad, and it's not even uncommon that those people can't afford, they can't get a prescription for the pain anymore, and they can't afford the opiates, so they go to heroin because it's the same thing, basically.
It's terrifying.
And it's killing our fucking.
It is.
You know, it's horrible.
And you know, perfect example. You know, they pushed oxy and fentanyl. I was at one time was on 110 milligrams of oxy a day.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, that's insane.
And then when I started cutting back because I couldn't fucking function, and started supplementing more cannabis, they kicked me out of the fucking clinic because I didn't pass their goddamn drug test.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the problem.
And that's what
Green Angels Network is about.
Exactly.
So we are helping people try to help avoid that and make their life a little bit more comfortable.
To not have to go through what you had to go through. And dude, I totally get that whole plight, man. You know, in that, I mean, it's just like a parent with their kid. You know, we go overboard sometimes so our kids don't turn out like we did or do the things we did, you know. And it's we see these people coming out of these situations and they're going down this road, and you know how bad it can turn. You want to jump in there and kind of just provide a cushion to help guide them in the right direction. And so Green Angels Network.
I don't know if it's actually been explained, you know, just a quick 101, but it's a network of people across the state of Missouri who make RSO, FICO, who grow and have trim that they would normally throw away, you know, things like that. They donate to the network, and then that gets put out in the community as RSO and FICO. We can also connect people with growers, you know. Now that ends up being like a private arrangement, basically. Like if we know people who are growers and they want to participate as part of the Green Angels, you know, then we can connect people that way. But it's essentially just meant to be a system, you know, that helps people get with other like-minded people who want to help them avoid, you know, opiates, you know, and things like that. Because I'm sitting here as someone who is medically addicted to opiates, you know, and I've posted about this a number of times, actually. You know, I've experienced opiate withdrawal because somebody, you know, one of my doctors didn't get my prescription called in time, and all of the hoops that you have to jump through now to get a refill, my refill was delayed. And 24 hours later, I was in full withdrawals. You know, that's no joke. There are very few people on the face of this planet I wish that on. You know, and anything that can reduce the amount of opiates that you take, you know, is worth it. I see Shauna says gallbladder issues and FICO. Are you asking like suggestions?
No, she's asking. What they're asking is, are there any bodies that can't tolerate FICO? And you know what? That's something that
you should probably
do your research.
You got to do your research on it. I can't give you medical advice on that.
I guarantee you there are people that know way more than we do.
I will tell you that legally you have a right to tell your doctor what you're on. Yes. You know, and for me, even though my doctors are in Kansas, I still walk in and I tell them, you know, this is how much I'm taking. You know, mainly because there are some issues with weed sometimes and anesthesia. You know, there can be contraindications with anesthesia and weed. And if your anesthesiologist doesn't know that you are on cannabis, you know, you could end up waking up through, you know, halfway through your procedure, and that might not be very much fun. So, you know, be honest with your doctors. You can ask them about it. If they tell you, you know, oh, well, it's just bad, you know, obviously they're an idiot, disregard them, and find a doctor who can actually give you real information. But, you
Normally
know,
with anesthesia, you want to stop it at least a day before.
yeah. Well, for me, I didn't.
Yeah,
I just told
especially
them,
if you're a
and
heavy smoker.
they just upped my anesthesia.
Man, we could do a whole show on this.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want some more information on how you can help,
Yeah.
the Green
Yeah.
Angels, go to our group page. Green
Yeah.
Angels
Oh, yeah,
Network,
yeah.
That link right up
Yeah.
there.
And you know,
Zach got it.
privately contact one of the
Admins, yeah.
and we can, if you know, we can give you some information if you want to help.
Yeah,
or,
absolutely.
you know, kind of be involved with
Because-
it.
If you're a grower and you've got 5-gallon buckets of trim sitting around that you don't know what to do
You
with,
normally throw away. That's what this
Yeah.
is. It's perfect.
right?
Yeah.
Just, you know, get a hold of these guys and somebody will come by and get it from you.
Yeah.
You know, figure out a way to get it one way or another
And turn that into
you know,
something,
yeah.
that helps
and
patients.
so into the health and well-being of other people. So, but you know what, guys? That's about all we're going to
yeah,
do today.
that's
It's
all.
already 1:00. We got to give some giveaways away here, and we're just going to do them all at once right now at the end of the show. So, the first spin here that we're going to do is going to be for
what?
an ounce of
Oh, okay.
The goody good.
Oh man,
strawberry cream
you
pie.
guys, if you can smell, like, oh my god, I
Well,
wish you
whoever
could
wins it
smell
will
that.
smell
Yeah,
it.
whoever wins it will smell it, and then they'll be like, holy shit. But you guys have no idea.
Let's bring the wheel up. All right, here we go.
Ooh,
for an
that's
ounce
a lot of
of-
names.
It's a lot of names.
Not a lot of
people want
names.
that week. Now,
Yep.
if they're not here, they don't win.
Ooh, who is it? I don't see.
Oh,
I
it's
can't
not
see a whole
here.
thing.
I'll be back. I'm gonna get that adjusted.
All right. The production manager has to get on duty.
Gotta fix
Pumpkin green.
somebody ending with green.
Country bumpkin green.
Maybe? I was gonna say pumpkin. Nope.
Come on, Zach. Get her done.
There we go.
Bumpkin. You're
Pumpkin
right.
green. All right.
Yeah, are you on here, Bumpkin?
Right there.
There he
Yep.
is.
He already commented.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
me. All right, brother. Hey,
Congratulations,
listen
dude.
up. If you win here today, send us a message. Don't send me a message. Don't send a message to the page, and we will get with you on how to get your package. All right.
Nice.
This one, I'm
He's
going
like,
to give
"Oh,
away
I'm here."
a pack of Blitzkrieg Kush.
Who we got on this?
Spin. Let's go. I'm glad it pops up the big one because I'm like squinting, like, wait, what did it say?
Ah, Squints, what's up, brother? All right, man, I got you, bro. Remind me next time.
Nice.
All right, Squints. All right, well, yeah, he's on here. All right, so let's do another pack of seeds.
Okay.
I'm really excited about popping those too.
Oh, I hope you find something really
Oh
good.
yeah, I'm excited. I think I've got three seeds in the pack.
We'll do that. Nathan Magrone, are you here or is that Magroni? Usually
Let's see.
the vowel's silent.
We shall see.
Are you on here?
Nathan.
Nathan Magrone.
There
Magrone.
was something like 70 names on this wheel.
I
Yeah,
know.
there's a lot.
So not everybody's going to be here. All right, well, let's move on.
Another wheel?
Yeah, we're still going. All right, we're going to give away an ounce of weed,
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
ounce of medical cannabis.
Yep.
You better hope he's here. Jennifer Lynn, are you here, Jennifer? All right, I'm yelling. I probably don't need to yell that loud. I'm over here. I'm like, they're out there.
Jennifer Lynn.
Sorry, I'm yelling, guys.
Did she respond?
It's like you guys
Is
are
she
across
here?
the room, but you're really just right here on my lapel. Or my t-shirt. I don't really have a lapel. All right, let's give away another pack of seeds.
How long do they usually take to pop? They pop pretty quick?
24 to 48 hours.
24 to 48 hours? Nice.
Carlotta Vaughn, are you here? All right.
So it's 2 ounces and 4 packs of seeds given.
All right. 2 ounces and 4 packs of seeds. What else have we got to give away? Anything? We're gonna put some more giveaways together for next week.
Yeah.
Let's give away another pack of seeds, and then we'll be done.
All right, who's gonna get this last one?
Todd Grampy Jarvis. All right, brother.
There he is.
Yep.
He's like, I'm yelling and no one's listening right there. Perfect.
We heard you,
I-
brother.
yeah,
We heard you.
heard you.
All right, that's enough, brother.
Nice.
All right, so that was fun.
That's awesome.
And you know what? At some point, I'm going to give away one of these.
Oh,
what is
yeah,
that?
I think yeah.
I'm going to give away one of these. It's my e-rig. So it's the one I use here. It's a Stash.
That is a
I mean,
nice
it's a nice rig. I'm not going to say it's super high end, but they retail for about $225 or something like that. So they retail for that. So we're going to give away one of those here, in the near future. Yeah, we got some cool stuff to give away. So,
Yeah.
and if I want to jump back real quick to the event. What's it again? What's the name of it?
The Craft Grower
Craft
Showcase.
Grower Showcase.
Yes.
Download that into your mind. The Craft
Yes.
Grower Showcase.
Yes.
How much are vendor spots?
Vendor spots, $50 each.
Okay,
For
so that's
non-THC. Yeah, for non-THC vendors. Remember, there are no sales of THC. You guys, that's meant to just put it out in the community and, for a party and all
THC
that.
members?
Yes, for anybody who has THC that they want to put out there. We're basically
How much
smoking
how much are those?
those are free.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So if you're a craft grower,
Yep.
or you're a caregiver,
And you want to put
or
your,
you have infused products, anything like that you want to showcase and you
Yep.
want to give gift people, and I'm going to say this is a very cut and dry thing, not even playing. So if you can't respect the rules, don't go.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Yep.
but if you want to gift, you can gift.
Yep.
There's no ballooning. There's no, okay, if you buy this
No,
Q-tip,
no.
we'll give you a gram of rosin,
Nope. Seriously, guys, I
Nothing,
sit there.
just really.
I
So,
sit there with a bucket or a tray of pre-rolls, and
Yeah,
as you walk
so-
by, you grab one of them.
but just respect it,
Yeah.
advertise your wares, and because it's free, you guys get to come out and set up your table,
Yeah,
set up your
yeah.
booth for no cost and showcase your stuff, so you're not losing any money, and it'll be an amazing. I'm here to tell you, if you're doing quality work, yes, Crystal, you can sell it CBD.
Yes.
If you're doing quality work with your cannabis and your rosin and your products, and you can showcase that,
Absolutely.
let people do a dab right
Yep.
there at your place, all that stuff.
Absolutely.
And then you're going to prosper more from the people that are going to call you tomorrow
Yep.
and want to get signed up with you as a patient or whatever arrangements you make.
Absolutely. It's kind of
It's
like
gonna-
when-
it'll-
what is it? Mr. Nice Guy
Yeah.
or Mr. Good Guy? What was it on? Is it How High? I'm screwed up with the names. The movie, remember the one where they feed the horse all of the junk food and the horse falls over. Do you know which movie I'm talking about?
No.
It's like
Oh,
How High or
I
Something
vaguely do.
Smoke.
I can't
Yeah,
remember
how
what it is,
Dave
though.
Chappelle. Okay, you guys know what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
I know the
Yeah,
movie, I
yeah.
can't think of the
It's
name.
like Mr. Good Guy, and they make a whole bunch of little pre-rolls,
Yeah.
and staple the business card to it, and then the next day,
Right,
they give it
yeah.
half baked. There they
Half-baked,
go.
okay.
I wasn't even close. I was
Thank
like,
you, Ron.
Yeah, there you go.
Remember, this is a 21 and over event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Good point. Thank you for
We
my.
understand there's questions about
Mr.
vendors that
Nice
have
Guy.
children.
Yes.
You can have your child at your vendor table with you, but to come into
Public,
the event, you have to be 21 and over.
Yes. But yeah, just stay tuned, guys. And then I will have details for how to enter. We'll be posting those. Remember, you guys have to sign up in order to get a Grove bag to cure your bud. And the Grove bags are going to be, the terp blocks are included in the entry. So
And when all this stuff comes out,
Yep.
we'll help get
Yep.
the word out to you
Absolutely.
guys. So, and are we going to see them next week, Zach, or are we just going to leave it up in the air?
See you next
All right, so we'll see you guys next week if you're cool with it. Thanks for coming out, man.
Yes.
We really, really, really enjoy session with you guys, and I'm stoned, man.
I'm glad we
That big
finally
guy
got
with
it.
2 joints.
It's been so long. It's been a couple years.
it's
I'm
awesome.
finally
Yay!
here. Yay.
So, but yeah, so been a lot of fun, guys.
Yeah.
We
Good seeing
really,
ya.
you know, really are excited about what's coming for the community,
Mm-hmm.
especially in 2025.
Yeah.
And we don't even know what we got planned yet. Neither do you. So we'll see you guys here, same time, same place. Maybe different weed, who knows? But we'll do some giveaways. And one thing is for sure, whether it's pre-rolls or what, there's always going to be cannabis given away on this show.
Good.
So
That's
you can
community,
count on it.
guys. That's the community.
Peace out, everybody. Stay lifted.
Later.
We on that next level. Turn it up a notch. Way I smoke, I need another crop. Yeah, I'm on that next level. We got that global dope. The type of resin make you overload. Yeah, I got that next level. They try to imitate. They can't keep up, I'm about to elevate. Yeah, we on that next level. I'm in a different lane. I'm always smoking and spitting flame. Yeah, I got that next level. No, you cannot fade my style. Way I'm going way up north, smell that thing for miles. Check my resume.
Year-Round Garden is your one-stop shop for all your indoor gardening needs. It doesn't matter what you grow or how you grow it, our knowledgeable, friendly staff is here to help. Our team listens to your unique story, interests, values, personal experience, and helps develop solutions that are right for your garden. Whether it's tomatoes, herbs, microgreens, mushrooms, medicinal plants, houseplants, you name it. So come visit us today and experience a different kind of grow shop. A grow shop for everyone.
It feels right. Drop the anchor down, we'll be here for a while. Got me thinking about all the good times coming our way. Oh yeah. Ooh, put it